What's up, guys? This is Dr. Blitz, and today we're gonna be watching the Dragon's Dogma 2 showcase. Uh, it's been already leaked that this game is gonna be coming out on March 22, so I'm sorry about the spoilers already, but I mean, I don't. I think it was a. I mean, it was implied that this game was going to be launching pretty soon, since they are pushing it the all these advertisements already. So yeah, Dragon's Dogma. I played the first one. I played the Dark Arisen. How you pronounce it? I'm not sure. I played the first one. It was a good game. I mean, taking into account that these this is the same team that does Devil May Cry, for example. If you make me choose between those two, I definitely prefer Dragon's Dogma, but I don't think it was a like it's super incredible game. I enjoyed it, but not like a Monster Hunter, for example. No, although they don't share like the same team, so this has nothing to do with Monster Hunter. But what we saw at the Tokyo Game Show, I have to say I wasn't like too impressed, to be quite honest. It looks very samey. I know the Dragon's Dogma, the first game, was a game that had a lot of technical problems when it came out in the 360 and the PS3. Then I played it on PC much later, like I played it in 2015 or something like that. So it's been a while. It's been a while from there, but still, like I said, it's not. It looks better technically, but I don't think it looks too different. I hope they show many new things in this showcase, because I think the game I think it deserves to do better, because it's a good game. And well, you know that there were some rumors about not rumors, but people, the Capcom president said that they had still an unannounced game launching this fiscal year, but it's going to be this one. It was not announced. It's just that they didn't announce the date yet, but it's going to be this one. So a lot of people were talking about Monster Hunter being that game, and but no, I think Monster Hunter is going to be announced like pretty shortly. I think Capcom will want to get a game out during the 20th anniversary of the series. Let's hope. I think I'm a little bit worried a bit about Monster Hunter. Both Monster Hunter World and Rise, I like them, but I didn't love them as much as I loved, 3 Ultimate or 4 or Generations. There was something, I don't know. Oh, let's start. Sorry about that. So let me pause this audio. Let's go full screen. Yeah, the Monster Hunter World and Rise. Monster Hunter World felt like most of the monsters were too samey, and Iceborne didn't really help with too much with that. There was a few more variety, but still, and some design choices were weird, but well, I know that was the most popular one, so it's most likely going to follow those steps. And Rise gameplay was amazing. I really loved it, and a lot of people were like, the graphics or whatever. I'm not a graphics guy actually, so Um, like I like good graphics, but as long as the game looks good and like presentable and the effects are cool and all that, and I think Rise was perfectly fine graphically. Gameplay was great, but the balance, they really didn't balance it very well. When it was way too easy. Like when you play the solo, it could get a little bit challenging. Some monsters, if you weren't like uh, careful, you were too aggressive. Sometimes monster could be could caught you and kill you. But overall, in the multiplayer part was really really unbalanced. I don't think I ever lost with people who are semi competent. There were a lot of, sometimes you run into people that weren't really trying to play seriously, and yeah, maybe I lost one or two uh, battles, but overall it was way too easy. But the gameplay was really really good. I hope the next Monster Hunter. I know this isn't about Monster Hunter, but it's kind of same idea from this game. I hope they balance it. The gameplay is more towards Rise, but that they balance it better. And I hope they maintain the variety of monsters that Rise had. So this is about to start. Let me pause this music and change here. Oh, come on. So yeah, let me put my music again. This is Dragon's Dogma opening theme. So yeah, I think when it comes to Dragon's Dogma, uh, yeah, they're going to put advertisements for their other games. Yeah, I think the when it comes to Dragon's Dogma, I really hope there's more variety that they have showed. Like the first one also felt kind of a samey, which was a little bit of a problem. Like it didn't have too much variety in their environments. But the game itself, like I said, it was really good. So I'm hoping, and what they showed in the Tokyo Game Show demo was like exactly the same as the first one. A little bit more polished. Hopefully the classes are also, although it's a single player game, hopefully they balance them so that there's not like a really good one that it's still something that you may sometimes you can feel in that for example you're kind of missing a little bit, even if you're playing a class and you know that another class is much better and could make things easier for you, or more fun or stuff like that. It can feel not very rewarding in that case. So to choose the class that you wanted to play, right? So try to make them balanced, to make them that every class is fun to play first of all, and that power wise they're not like that different. That's always the dream, right? Or that one class is more suited for certain battles and you're going to struggle more against one or the other, but not have one class that can handle everything and while the others can't. That is that is what I mean with balancing this type of single player games. But yeah, hopefully it's good. Um, like I said, between if I have to choose between Dragon's Dogma and Devil May Cry, I would definitely prefer Dragon's Dogma. Now, I'm not that much of a Devil May Cry actually. Between the, I mean, the action games, these character action games, like super stylish, are not really my cup of tea. I played, I played all of them, but also, for example, uh, Bayonetta and Astral Chain, and Platinum Games type of games, and yeah, they're not my they're not my type of game. Like I enjoy them for what they are. Just played and the normal difficulty. If it's too easy, I go a little bit higher, just enough that I can have some kind of a challenge. And you know, those Aki animations on the avatar are so funny. So yeah, I hope not hope. I happy that they are making another Dragon's Dogma, but yeah, I'm really, like, I wouldn't say that I'm expecting anything, so it's weird. It's weird. This game, Exoprimal, I haven't tried it. There was a free weekend, but not really the type of game that I would. This, I mean, I have very limited time to play games and stuff like that, so I have to choose my battles, So these type of games that are never ending, I can only like play one, and if I have to play one, I would much rather play Monster Hunter, right? Right now that there's like a little bit of gap between Monster Hunters, I want to enjoy that, if you can say, enjoy it and play more single player games. Take the opportunity to finish more games in my backlog without because it's not like it's a responsibility to play service games, but sometimes it can feel like that way. So yeah, for Monster Hunter Rise, I played 2 years straight of that game, more actually. No, yeah, like 2 years. Came out March 2021, right? I still played it, but not like not every week. Now the support has ended completely. It's just for fun. So, but yeah, it's not the type of game that I would invest too much time in. But I don't know. It seems like it wasn't really a big hit, and but they are a business. They need to keep going. They need to try to extract as much as they can, even from projects that are not that successful. Yeah, talking about, there's been there's a guy, liquor, you could say he's a liquor, who, well, he usually talks about Capcom stuff. He's a bit knowledgeable about that, especially about Resident Evil. He's been right several times. I'm not much of an insider. I don't care too much about insiders. But well, there was a theft. You remember? It was, I think, 2 years ago as well. Um, where basically every project that Capcom is gonna be releasing in the next like 3 or 4 years got leaked, and well, Dragon's Dogma was part of that. The obviously the development times and timelines are not precise. No, sometimes things can go better or worse for development. Every creative process is different, and well, we also had the COVID situation, and obviously that changes a lot of plans. But yeah, there's another Mega Man supposedly coming, and there's mostly there were leaks about the sales split between in Monster Hunter World between PlayStation and PC and Xbox, and how Nintendo paid for not exclusivity, but to keep like the PC version of Rise hidden. You know, everybody knew that. Well, not everybody, but they didn't announce, they didn't promote that the game was coming to PC until much later, till after the game actually launched, I think, or a few days before the game launched. They announced that it was coming to PC as well, but almost like a year later. And yeah, a lot of things got leaked, and but there's this guy who has told that next year there's not going to be any Resident Evil game, or no re-releases, or no new game. Although Resident Evil 9 is well into production, so if it's too soon, it would be 2025. Yeah, if it's soon, but I wouldn't bet on it, you know. And development times keep getting longer and longer. And yeah, hopefully Capcom has a good game for next year. Capcom is probably my favorite third-party developer. I enjoy quite a bit almost everything that they release. Like I love Mega Man. I've loved Mega Man since I was like 5 years old. I love Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter is one of my favorite franchises. Resident Evil, I'm not that big of a fan, but I played all of, well, not all of them, but all the main ones at least. I never played the what is called, the light shooters, you know, the light gun shooters on the Wii. I never played those. I haven't played most of the spin-offs actually, but I played every main Resident Evil. And Dragon's Dogma was good. I really enjoyed the Lost Planet. I never played the 2 or 3, but the first one I was really into that. I don't know. That was also Keiji Inafune project, and we know that guy turned out to be well, I don't know how to call him, but yeah, he was a lot of talk, not too much to show. But yeah, yeah, but Capcom does great things. All their fighting games, I love fighting games. This is, if you see my channel, this is basically a Nintendo Plus fighting games channel, which are two things that I enjoy like the most. But Capcom is up there. When it comes to other type of games. They are very Nintendo-like in that they really put the game feel ahead of everything. You know, how well, I never played any of the Ace Attorney, but those are more like visual novels, you know, which are not really my things. But when it comes to action and adventure games, and they really take care a lot of the how the movement feel, and that is super important to me. The how they animate stuff to feel like great. So yeah, that's the thing that I think is what draws me so much to stuff like Nintendo games and this. And most of the games that I enjoy are actually Japanese based. The Western side of the gaming, I don't know. There's something about their design philosophies that don't quite click with me. Although that's not to say that I hate or I don't like anything from the West, but it's I can count them with both of my hands. Things that I really enjoy from the West. I remember, for example, Rare when it was part of Nintendo. They felt different. They never felt like Nintendo proper. But they took care of that game, feel that animation and responsiveness to their game. So yeah. Other than that, well, I think Mass Effect I really enjoyed. This game is this game that what's called I forgot. Same, they haven't talked about it since they announced it in June. I think they announced it. The Xbox thing. I think they did it. It's intriguing. It's I think it's going to be Onimusha like in a sense. Maybe not. Maybe I'm looking too much into it, but on the Japanese feudal aesthetic. But yeah, it looks crazy. Like for example, you can say that the graphics looks like crazy in this game. It has cool details, but models and all of that, you can see that they're not like they're not Resident Evil quality, for example. Animation looks really good, and it seems to be like an action game as well. So I'm quite interested in knowing more about this game in the coming months. Path of the Goddess, but I don't remember the name. The actual title. That's like the subtitle. But yeah, what do you guys think? What are you excited about? Dragon's Dogma. Have you played the first one? It wasn't a very successful game actually. So it's a lot of people were surprised that they actually made a second Dragon's Dogma. What's the title? Just Path of the Goddess. So I was right. Yeah, a lot of people were surprised. So yeah, that's 30 seconds. The game was in development because unfortunately the game wasn't really that successful. I think until they slashed the price. That's when they actually started getting quite a bit of sales. So let me shut up this and let me actually put music to this. Hi.
Hello everyone, I'm Hideaki Itsuno, the director of Dragon's Dogma 2. I'm the producer, Yoshiaki Hirabayashi. Dragon's Dogma 2 is a narrative-driven action RPG set in an immersive fantasy world designed to place player choice at the heart of the gameplay experience. Today, we'll present you with the latest news on Dragon's Dogma 2. First, check this out.
Okay, trailer. Capcom has their very already established way to present things.
The return of the Sovereign.
Welcome, Arisen.
Arisen.
We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
Learn all you can of this world you must protect.
Path people. That is
We
different.
ask that all be spared the horrors of the fell dragon.
From this moment forth, thou art arisen. Charge and all.
Okay.
Here's my chance.
If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here?
When 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found.
Pitiable arisen. Why dost thou fight?
Arisen.
You need only believe in your own destiny, Arisen.
Okay, okay.
Show me the path thou wouldst walk.
Colossus.
If ye intend to do what I could not, and fell the dragon true, I would gladly pass all of the wisdom I possess into your hands.
Okay. Resident
How
Evil
was that?
engine.
We're excited to finally be able to reveal the release date for Dragon's Dogma 2. First,
Still,
let's go over what you just saw.
yeah.
Emerging
Yeah.
slowly from the sea, we meet the giant
I
Talos, who
we
appears
noticed
for
that.
the first time in this game, and who you will have to figure out how to stop.
Okay.
We've prepared some additional gameplay footage of Talos, so take a look.
Okay, that Colossus is different. It's something different. No, the first one. Presentation wise, it still looks weird a little bit. Okay.
We shall halt it together.
But yeah, this is I mean, I hope it's not the only
Seems to me there are plenty of places our feet might find purchase on its hulking frame.
type of enemy of this size.
Let us do whatever we can to slow it down. It might prove futile, but it is better than watching on in despair. A puppet with a penchant for destruction is a nuisance nobody asked for. Let us be rid of it.
Indeed. And where is it bound, I wonder?
Left unhindered.
Yeah, so I'm not sure.
Trample the world entire, but not on our watch. Let us attack with the full sum of our strength. We must try to delay its course by any means.
As you can see, you'll be able to
I mean, it
avoid
feels
a
heavy,
variety
but,
of experiences depending on how you choose to tackle each situation. Keep your eyes peeled for more on Talos and its role. Dragon's Dogma
Story, I don't think his story is something that
by the dragon. While this sequel mirrors the world setting of the first game, the adventure takes place in a parallel world.
okay, so
Vermund is the human
you're
king,
gonna tell the same story, but
where you will be drawn into the power struggle for the throne. To have her son take the throne, the Queen Regent Disa plots to set a false arisen. But why are pawns serving a false arisen? On the other hand,
Pawns.
the Beastren nation of Batal treats pawns as the source of misfortune, and instead worship the lambent flame to ward off calamity with Empress Nadinia at its center.
That looks different.
Recognize the dragon as a threat, but their thoughts towards pawns and the arisen differ. What will happen to the player caught between the beliefs and plots of these two nations? You can learn more about some of the game's intriguing characters on our official website. So, check it out.
They look so happy about talking about this game.
In addition to the main quest line, you can talk to the inhabitants of this world to receive various quests and deepen your relationship with them. For instance, let's look at this quest where you need to befriend some elven siblings.
Ah,
forgive me. You do not speak our tongue, do you?
No.
From this moment
Yeah.
forth, so long as you remain by my side, I shall interpret for you.
That looks much better.
Alcarwa Filirnun Eldaya Menelume sur Karin. Martir fa nun fionor. Minasvena eralote.
My friend, if e'er I have had need to call upon your aid, 'tis now. I beg of you to join me in my sister's rescue.
Master, watch out!
This battle is ours!
'Tis e'en more nightmarish a sight than I had feared. My father battles the ogre while my sister is clutched in its fist. But there is still hope, if I act quickly. Listen well, friend. I shall strike the beast's arm while my father holds its attention.
This is as much as I can show you for today. Hopefully, you'll find the rest of the quest on your own.
Okay, but yeah,
In the
this at
footage,
least
you can see the
seems
Sacred
different.
Harbor, which is an elf settlement. The
Different
elves
from
there
before.
communicate in their own language. And while the Arisen doesn't understand the language of the elves, if there's a pawn nearby who does, they will automatically translate it for you. These specializations that pawns can acquire will make
Woodland
each of them
wordsmith.
more unique.
Okay,
And
so you basically need one of
more
those.
enjoyable to journey with.
I'll see to it your burdens are shared between us pawns.
Yeah.
It's not only the pawn's personality that reflects the player. Just like in the first game, the player can freely create the Arisen and the main pawn. However, we've
Tips.
used photogrammetry technology to increase photorealism, while adding a way to simplify the process of creating characters. Selecting images that resemble the kind of look you have in mind provides a more intuitive way to create your ideal character.
Okay. That's a good
Now,
that seems like
I
a
want to
good
introduce the Trickster,
way
a new
to
vocation that's sure to
simplify.
bring something unique to your gameplay experience. Exclusive to the Arisen, the Trickster is a vocation that wields the censer and uses the smoke it produces to conjure illusions. By confusing the enemy into fighting themselves through illusions, or increasing the power of pawns beyond the normal parameters for a limited period of time, this vocation focuses on support and use of unique strategies. The Trickster is a devious vocation that takes advantage of the enemy's enhanced behavior AI.
Okay.
It's a great fit for players who prefer to step back from the action and manipulate the battle from the sidelines.
Not for me, but if you can super specialize, that would be
Next,
great.
we have a few additional details to share. Pre-orders for Dragon's Dogma 2 on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, and Steam start today.
Yeah, they don't really like that.
In
Well,
addition to the standard edition, a deluxe edition will also
Steam.
be available. The deluxe edition includes additional items such as a special camping kit, along with other items that will help you prepare for your
Yeah,
journey.
well, this is now standard for
Pre-orders
every
of the Standard
game.
Edition will include bonus weapons for each of the 4 vocations available from the start of the game. And pre-ordering the Deluxe Edition will give you access to all the bonuses of the Standard Edition, plus access to additional accessories that can be equipped in-game. I hope you'll consider pre-ordering.
Ring of Assurance.
So, what did you think? The development team is currently making final adjustments to Dragon's Dogma 2. We're all doing our best and hope you can wait a little longer until the release of the game. Before we go, let us show you some footage of the monsters we couldn't cover today. The Drake and the Doulahan, along with the Warrior and Sorcerer vocations, which were also in the first game.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
They're gonna give another like demo? Yeah. Well, that looks, I don't know. It's still like too similar to the first one, which is not bad, but also not like that exciting, I think. Oh, that was a cool effect. Doulahan. Holy shit. How are you not dead after that? Oh, you can dual spell with your pawn? Okay, that was short, but sweet. Kind of. I don't know. It still feels like we don't know too much about the game. Not enough, at least. No. We don't want that. Okay, whatever. Yeah. What do you guys think? Capcom. Hey, let us check.
'24. So excited. Hopefully it's a little bit sooner than people were speculating.
Yeah, let's mute this one and have it on the back. Yeah, what do you guys think? Seems like a few cool things, but it still feels weirdly similar to the first one, which I don't know. Put some Straight Fire music. Really like the Ryu's theme. But yeah, I don't know about you guys, but yeah, the game seems still too samey to me. But like I said, it's not exactly speaking a bad thing. Like the game, first one is really good, and there seems to be like, you know, changes to obviously the performance and the animation. It looks like much better than the first one, but still feels weirdly similar. Like it's not such a jump. It's not the jump that I think a lot of people wanted from a game. No, people want. I personally wanted from a game that it's like 2 generations after. You know, this game came in late into 360 and PS3 era. Well, there's been a lot of advancement, and I don't know. I don't think they are showing it. They're not. They're just trying to like remake, not really the first game, you know. So, but yeah, but it looks good. I mean, I'm going to play this game for sure. And if it's at least as good as the first one, I'm gonna enjoy it quite a bit. But still, I kind of expected something else. That the Colossus is cool. Like I said, that's a cool like addition. Having like a huge humanoid character that you can climb, you know, the Shell the Colossus style, kind of. It's a good addition, but yeah. Hopefully this didn't came out as too negative. I am decently excited about the game. I just wish it was a little bit more, but maybe they are hiding it, like copium. I guess, but hopefully it's a bit more than what they are showing. But if it's not, and if it's just at least as good as the first one, I will pleasantly. It will be a pleasant surprise. Still, I'm still surprised that this is a game that is being made. You know, given that the first one didn't really took off until like it was discounted like heavily, and that's when a lot of people like discovered it and well, saw that it's an actual good game. But still, I don't know, maybe it's more successful than I'm thinking and that I'm giving credit. So, but yeah, that's going to be it for right now. I'm gonna be back in a few hours. I'll be back in around 5 hours, around 8 p.m. here in my time, around 6 p.m. 7 p.m. Pacific time. So thank you everyone who came and watched a little bit with me. Let me know your opinions about this presentation, about your hopes and dreams in the comments if you're watching on YouTube. And you know, you can like, subscribe if you like this type of content. I'm gonna be doing a lot more of this type of things. You know, the Game Awards is coming next week, so we're gonna have another watch party there. Hopefully it's a good show. You know, I'm not much of an awards show, like I don't put too much credit. I can't give too much credit to those kind of things, you know. But I usually enjoy this show as what it is, no? Like it's a marketing tool. So, and it's cool that there's like a place where you can see it. You don't know what to expect, right? They can announce every kind of thing there. So yeah, we're gonna be doing that next week. But until then, I'm still gonna be streaming more Super Mario RPG. I hope you enjoy. If you haven't played that game, come and watch. It's a super funny game, and I think it's worth experiencing at least once. So, well, that's going to be it for right now. Thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you guys later today for the Super Mario RPG, and for more things like these, like watch-alongs. We'll be here. I'll be here streaming next week. I think it's Thursday, something like that. So yeah, thank you very much, guys. See you guys later. Bye.